Hey, this is Bruce Cook, and I'm just showing off some more work that I've done in my garden. I believe my last video was about a week ago, and as you can already tell, I have been to work. Got a lot more stuff done, so I've trusted to put my plants out in the open sun, the ones that I have under this tent, and even yesterday when it was at the highest temperature and the sun was beating down on these, there was just barely little stress on the leaves. And of course, when the temperatures started cooling back down, they perked right back up. So these things are definitely ready to be under direct sunlight in the month of May, early May. So this is what I'm doing right now. As you can see, I have the majority of these done. I still have a little bit of work to do, but I like to make these videos like in the middle of doing it instead of always just after I get done doing whatever it is that I was showing off. So as you can see, I got these mostly cleared out. There's just like 7 of them left right here, which I'm going to continue doing once the video's done. And at least at the moment, I have them all gathered in one spot over here. Now, I normally like to use black mulch on inside of my garden area, but I go to Home Depot for most of my gardening supplies, and they were completely out of black mulch. So it looks like I'm going with brown mulch this year. So no big deal. I think it actually looks nice. So the first thing I did over here before I put all this that you see down is I actually use pesticide, and I make sure it's nowhere near the fence over here, just because I don't want the dogs poking their muzzles through my fence and eating up the pesticide. So I keep it a good distance away to ensure my dogs don't get hurt. But I lay down pesticide. Well, I'm getting bit up by mosquitoes out here. Pesticide all along this area, and then I put the black garden cloth on the ground on top of that, and then I put the mulch on top of that. So that'll both help deter most insects that would damage my plants. At least it worked good for me last year, so I'm going with the same stuff. It's I can't remember what it's called, Spectricide or something. But anyways, that helps. Also, the cloth and the mulch will help prevent weeds from growing up in and around my plants, and it prevents my plants from having roots grow out the bottom of the containers through the drainage holes and into the ground. Because I think some of my plants got sick last year from the roots growing into the ground and getting into some nasty soil. And also, being elevated a little bit will help in case we have like heavy rain, so I don't have to worry about it puddling up and sogging up my soil in my containers. So what I'm doing is I'm getting these all moved out of their quart-sized containers into just 1-gallon containers, and then after that, the next size up will actually be the final containers, and that will be these 5-gallon buckets and 2-gallon, and I got a few 3 gallons. So, and also here in a few days, after about a couple days, once I get all these moved, it'll probably be Monday, I'm going to be putting calcium nitrate in these things, and that helps prevent leaf end rot, and it helps the plants build a strong immune system. I've had good experience with that stuff. I get it from the Rusted Garden, Gary, and there was one year that I couldn't afford, I don't know, it was a couple years ago, I couldn't afford the calcium nitrate. I couldn't afford much of anything, for my my pepper growing season. And I seen a huge difference between when I used it the year before that, because I ended up with really healthy plants, and then the year that I didn't have it, I dealt with a bunch of leaf end rot. And that was when I had most of my plants in these little tiny containers in the front of my house, in front of my porch. That was a disaster. Most of those plants didn't even put out peppers. So I'll be doing that Monday. It's Thursday right now, May 2nd. So also, once I get all these out of here, I'm going to be reusing these quart-sized containers to put the remaining plants that I have that are inside right now. So I just brought this out just to show you how far along my mild pepper plants came, the ones that are in my grow box right now. So that's the ahi lemon drops and red tie. And all of those plants are coming along very beautiful, looking very healthy. Again, I didn't have any aphids end up into those plants. And I'll tell you, after hitting these things up with that neem oil, I have not seen signs of, hardly any signs of aphids. I mean, they were on the attack about a week ago on my plants already after I started putting them out here. And the neem oil has been working like a charm. And I also get that from Gary at the Russet Garden. So I do recommend him. He's got good stuff that really works. But yeah, I'll be putting these plants, taking them out of their cups and putting them in the quart-sized containers. And then I'll, use this little grow tent to condition them, harden them so they can put up with the sunlight. And just a single layer of shade cloth has been working just fine. If this was in the middle of the summer when the temperatures would be getting up to and well over 90 degrees, I would definitely do the double shade cloth thing, and then the technique that I talked about in one of my previous videos where I'd peel it back little by little every few days. But right now, I don't have to do that. Just because, it's getting up to close to 80 degrees sometimes this past week during the day. But nothing has been enough to actually damage my plants. So, but anyways, that's my update. So just stay tuned here. Maybe in a couple, about Monday, maybe after I do the calcium nitrate, I'll make another update video. And also, my placement of these plants, this is just temporary. I have them all mixed up. So I do have the plant labels in there so I know what is what. But right now, this is just a temporary spot. I'm not going to get into carpeting this whole thing with that garden cloth just yet. So I got other work to do out here in the meantime. So, and plus, obviously, I'd have to move all that stuff, but we'll get to that soon enough. Once I need more room, I'll be laying more down. But I'll make an update once I start doing all that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.